Mhm.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, am I
Yeah,
audible?
ma'am, you are audible.
Yeah. Hi, ma'am, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. What about you?
I'm good too. And you are Mrs. Anjali, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. So I think this is your first session with me.
Right. Ma'am.
Yeah. So let us start our session. So please introduce yourself.
Okay. So I am Anjali Giri, and if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my graduation in BA, and I have cleared TET exams, which is related to teaching eligibility test and CTET, UPTET, and nowadays I'm learning this language, so I'm working on it. Yeah, ma'am. That's all about it.
Okay. But where are you from and
I'm
what are your
from
hobbies?
Haryana.
From Haryana. Where
Yeah,
in Haryana?
Haryana, Faridabad.
Faridabad. Okay. And what are your hobbies?
Okay, so my hobbies are to learning new thing, and yeah, I'm fond of learning English. So yeah, nowadays I'm learning it.
All
And
right. Okay.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes I watch movie, but all time I watch it in English.
In English. Oh,
Mm.
that's nice. And are you working somewhere right now?
Before this, ma'am, I was working as a teacher, but now I have left my job, so now I'm fully homemaker.
Okay, okay. So let me also introduce myself. Then we will start with the topic of the day. So my name is Ashna, and I'm from Punjab. Our states are neighbors, and I've done my masters in journalism and mass communication. And since then, I'm working as a soft skill trainer. It's been about 6+ years. I've also been an assistant professor for about 2 years in between. But since COVID, I'm a full time soft skill trainer. I majorly take sessions on personality development, spoken English, business communication, and interview skills. I've trained about 2,000 plus kids and adults
Okay.
till now. So
Mhm.
that's all about me. So,
Yeah,
do you
glad
have
to
any
hear.
questions? No problem. Do you have any questions?
Actually, ma'am, no, I don't have any questions.
Okay. So, today we got this topic called fortune telling, truth or lie. So, you understand what is the meaning of fortune telling?
Yeah, fortune telling means you can consider and are you thinking about your fortune from
Hmm.
before? So
Yeah,
yeah,
prediction
it
of
can be,
future.
yeah, ma'am.
Hmm.
It can be truth or it can be lie, both.
Hmm. 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 Have you ever do you believe in it? First question.
Actually, ma'am, personally, I don't believe it. Yeah, because when we hear about our future from
Hmm.
before, so
Hmm.
yeah, it would be bad experience and it would be good experience. So we can't depend on our fortune. And I believe in hard work, to be
Right.
honest.
But in your life, any time that you ever gone to a fortune teller, maybe when you have to do your wedding or any time, or your parents do believe in.
Mhm. Okay, so yeah, my parents used to believe in, and once my mother asked to priest about me. At that moment, I was preparing for a government job, and I was doing a diploma. So she asked it to him. So yeah, so he was saying you will have a government job in 2017, but I didn't have. I don't have till now.
Okay, so these predictions are not always true. I feel this is
Yeah.
just it happens. It's all hard work, I think, and it happens by luck or something.
Mhm.
So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of knowing your future before?
Okay. So yeah, firstly, as I told you, if I know about my future from before, so it would be good experience or bad experience both. Because if our fortune will be good and whatever they have told me, so it can be true. So yeah, it will be good and I will be elated. But if I talk about bad experience, so if I know means in present time I'm about to die and something is about to happen with me very badly, so yeah, it would be bad experience.
Yeah,
So
then we
advantages.
don't will not feel like living now. We will
Correct.
if somebody tells us you're going to die, we'll die before that person is going to even tell us. We will die
Right.
before that only. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I understand. And you used a word very badly.
Very
right?
well.
Badly is not a word. You can say very bad, or
Bad.
it will be worse. Either you say bad or very bad बोलना ना, स्टार्ट मतलब आपको ट्राई करना चाहिए कि वेरी यूज ना करें. अगर बोलना है इंपॉर्टेंट ठीक है, बट अगर बोलना है कि बहुत जरूरी चीज है, देन यू से क्रूशियल, पिवटल, इंपॉर्टेंट. क्रूशियल का मतलब है वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट
Yeah.
मीन समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो डिग्री को अगर हमने इम्प्रूव करना तो उसके लिए वर्ड नया ढूंढेंगे, हम वेरी को यूज नहीं करेंगे. बैड, वेरी बैड, वर्स. इट विल बी वर्स फॉर अस, इट विल बी, और बैडली तो वर्ड ही नहीं है, या फिर वेरी बैड. ओके.
Actually,
ऑल
ma'am,
राइट.
I know it, but when it comes to
स्पीक.
conversations, I forget it.
Yeah,
So
I
let's
can
see
understand
again.
that.
Yeah, I know.
For that, you what you can do is you can keep a little notebook with you in the sessions. Keep writing on it, and every day start keep looking at it. कि yesterday we did that, and then you will remember. थोड़े दिन रोज उस पे देखोगे ना notes में, अच्छा ये बोला था ऐसे है, तो फिर वो याद रहता है जब हम बोलते तब भी.
Okay.
All right. Next question. So, do you think if we get to know something about our future, we can even change it?
Okay. So yeah, you are asking me about my future. If you got a chance, so what would you change?
No, I'm not asking that, but this is also a very interesting question. So, ये बताओ मुझे, if you get a chance to change something in future, what would you change?
Okay, so if I get a chance to change something, so firstly I would go in back and I would change my future because there was a gap between 5 years in my study. I left it completely for 5 years and I didn't study means didn't do my study and yeah I could change myself and if I would go back so firstly I will learn this language and I will be master in this language and after that I will come back.
Okay, but I didn't ever ask you that why did you want to learn this language?
Okay. Yeah, ma'am. So my profession is teacher. So that's why I'm learning this language because we know very well it is ubiquitous and we will have to learn it in any
Hmm.
field. It is
It is important.
significant. Yeah.
Yes, yes. All right. Anjali, do you know how to open session notes?
So, yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you open it? We'll read a story.
Oh, yeah, ma'am.
So let's move on to the page number 2. There is a story. Let's read an interesting story.
Yeah, ma'am. I read it.
You've read it. Let's read it right now and let me check your pronunciation. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Shall I start?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so once upon a time, a greedy mouse lived in a farmer's house. One day, the greedy mouse saw a basket full of corn. He wanted to eat it all, so he made a small hole in the basket and squeezed in through it while the farmer was sleeping. Once inside, he ate as much as possible before feeling too full to move another inch. Now he wanted to come out. He tried to squeeze himself out through the small hole, but his belly was so full that it got stuck and got pushed back into place. The mouse began to cry. A rabbit was walking past, and when it heard the mouse sob, it stopped to ask why he was crying. The mouse, saying this in its sweetly voice as it sat inside the basket of corn kernels, declared, I have made a hole for myself with my teeth and come into this pile to eat, but I cannot get out through that same hole. The rabbit said, it's because you overeat. When your belly shrinks, I will come back to visit again. Then he ran away laughing. The mouse fell asleep in the basket. In the morning, his belly was smaller than before, but he still wanted to eat some more corn. He forgot about getting out of the basket. So he ate it and became fat
Became
again.
fat
Yeah.
again. Mhm.
After eating, the mouse remembered that he needed to find his way out. Unfortunately, he was still trapped in his cage. Thinking quickly and coming up with a solution on the spot, or maybe it was just luck, who can tell? So I will go out tomorrow. A cat passed by and he smelled the mouse in the basket. He opened its lid and ate the mouse.
Hmm. So, what did you learn from the story?
Okay, ma'am. So I learned from this. I have learned from this story. We should not be procrastinate, because that
Mhm.
mouse was thinking, I will go another day once I eat, and once I eat, and after that I will go out. So yeah, procrastination,
Procrastinate and also greedy. He was
greedy.
very greedy. He ate once, he was full also, but again he wanted to eat more.
Mhm.
His greed was not satisfied,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So Anjali, I want to ask you, in today's world everybody is very greedy for money. We need more and more money, and also it's very everything is very expensive. Inflation is going above every day. Things are very expensive, cost of living is very expensive, but
Mhm.
still everybody is very hungry for money. They want to just have more money and spend on luxuries. What do you think about it?
Okay, ma'am. So yeah, it cannot be true, because some persons are greedy, but some person really they are needy, because like we people, we are middle class person, and we should means we want to earn more money, because we are not satisfied and we can't fulfill our needs. So that's why if they are needy, so they can think about money. So it would not be called greedy, but who person are not satisfied for their,
Those person,
those
who,
person.
yeah, who is used for, like who was there for one single person,
Mhm.
the one who wants money for one single person. If you're talking about a lot of people, you can say those people.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So those people are not satisfied for their desire. They want to fulfill their desires, not means need. So yeah, those person would be called greedy, and they always think about earning more money, and
Hmm.
uh, they are not thinking about their health as well, and all time they want to earn money. But yeah, if I talk about a needy person, so yeah, they are thinking about it because they are needy, and they want to means they want to educate their children. Yeah, ma'am. That's all about.
All right, great. So let's do one activity now.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to give you two topics, and you have to choose one and speak on that topic for about 1 2 minutes.
Okay.
First topic is reality versus expectation, and
Mm-hmm.
second topic is homeschooling. Homeschooling,
Homeschool.
homeschool. When we teach kids at home and we are not sending them to schools. So you can choose any one and speak on either one of them. First of all, tell me which topic you want to choose.
Okay. So homeschool.
Homeschool. So now take 1 or 2 minutes, think about the topic, prepare yourself. How would you start? How would you end? What will you add in the topic? And then you can start. Take
Okay.
minute, think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm right here. My camera will be off so you can completely focus on the topic. And whenever you feel ready to speak, you can let me know.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Yes, you can start.
Yeah, ma'am. Okay. So, my topic is homeschooling. So, homeschooling is something means when we teach our children at home. So, it's called homeschooling, and we can teach our children at home. But yeah, if I talk about advantages, so there are less advantages than disadvantages. So yeah, advantages means when I teach to my son at home, if I am educated, so I can teach. And if parents are not educated, so they can't teach at home. And at home, we can connect his or her things like a school. But yeah, ma'am, in my point of view, there are disadvantages, because they can't get proper environment. Like my son, if I talk about my son, so I always teach to my son at home. I don't send my son to go out for tuitions or coachings. So when I teach to my son, so sometimes he feel and he gets irritated, because she is my mother and she is my teacher as well. So in school they can get proper environment, and they can explore themselves easily, because a teacher can interact with their students easily because they know very well. But yeah, sometimes at home when we teach to our children, so it can't be means.
It is not beneficial, or also we don't have knowledge on everything.
Mhm.
A single person do not have knowledge on every subject. So in school what happens, we have science teacher, separate teacher for physics and chemistry and everything. This is also the point. And yes, you can conclude it. How would you conclude it?
Okay, and they get habitual for sitting seven
Mhm.
to 8 hours and
Yeah,
sometimes 5 to 6 hours. But at home, they can't sit for 10 minutes or for 15 minutes.
true.
And if they get means separate teachers for their subjects, so they can teach, they can study, they can learn something from their teachers, because they give environment to learn something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
great. All right, Anjali, you spoke really well. I was very happy the way you spoke because you followed a structure. You introduced the topic. Very important. जब भी हम किसी topic पे बात करते हैं, तो we always need to follow that we introduce a topic. Then there is a body where we add what we want to it, and then there is a conclusion that at the end I want to say that. So you followed a structure. Very good. It was not at all confusing. I could totally understand what you were trying to say. Maybe because you are also a teacher, you have that capacity in you to make things very simple and easily understanding. Very good on that part. But few things which I want to correct. Okay, you said I teach to my son, not teach to my son, I teach my son. टू
okay.
नहीं आएगा यहाँ पर, ठीक है. आई यू सेड वन सेंटेंस, आई डोंट सेंड माई सन टू गो आउट टू टीच टू ट्यूशन. ये
For
बोला
tuition.
आपने. तो इसको क्या बोलेंगे? आई डोंट सेंड माई सन आउट फॉर ट्यूशंस, और
Okay.
आई डोंट सेंड माई सन फॉर एक्सटर्नल और ट्यूशंस, या सिर्फ ट्यूशंस, एडिशनल ट्यूशंस बोल सकते हो आप.
Okay. Mhm.
ठीक है. गो आउट टू टीच टू स्टूडेंट्स. मुझे आई हैव सीन कि आपका एक हैबिट है टू यूज टू बहुत यूज
Yeah,
करते
ma'am,
हो आप.
I get
Two is
confused.
not required all the time. To our children, we as parents are teaching to our children, teaching our children. To again is not required. Then you said that children get opportunities to explore their self, not their self, themselves.
Themselves. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, rest was all okay. Very, very good. Now, let me ask you some words, okay? And you tell me meaning of those words, okay? If you do not know the meaning, you can write it down.
Mhm.
And in upcoming sessions, you can try and use these words, okay?
Okay.
First is comprehend.
Comprehend.
What is the meaning?
Comprehend means understanding somewhat.
Yeah, I would like to comprehend. That means I would like to make you understand.
Okay.
Execute.
Execute. Very beautiful.
Execute.
Execute.
Very
Excuse me.
beautiful. No,
Oh,
no.
no, no.
Execute means कोई प्लान को एक्शन में लाना, गेटिंग अ प्लान इनटू एक्शन. ओ दिस प्लान इज वेरी गुड, आई वुड लाइक टू एग्जीक्यूट, मतलब उसको मैं
Mhm.
रियलिटी में
That-
लाना चाहती हूँ. ठीक है,
Okay.
मैं उसको करना चाहती हूँ.
Mhm.
जैसे आप मुझे कहो कि मैम मेरे पास एक प्लान है कि हम ऐसे इंग्लिश सीख सकते हैं, तो मैं आपको बोलूँ यस अंजलि, इट्स अ ग्रेट प्लान, आई वुड डेफिनेटली लाइक टू एग्जीक्यूट इट, मतलब मैं उसको फॉलो करना चाहूंगी. ठीक है.
Okay. So,
एक्वायर.
ma'am, sorry to interrupt you. Excuse it is means when.
Execute, that is a different word. I said execute. Excusite, that is
Excuse.
excusite.
Okay.
Okay, that is beautiful.
Mhm.
Acquire.
Acquire means gain something.
Yes, very good. Then there are words. Transcends.
Process. I don't know.
Transfer. किसी भी चीज को ट्रांसफर करना. I would transcend all the files to you, like transfer all the files to you.
Ma'am, can
Have
you tell me the spelling? Spelling.
spelling Transends.
Yeah. SCENDS. Okay.
Okay.
Transcends. Mhm.
Happiness should be transcending. We should always transcend happiness, means we should also transfer happiness.
Okay.
Next word is contagious.
Contagious. I never heard about it.
Never heard of. Contagious is something which is easily spreading. Like COVID was contagious.
Okay.
Okay. Happiness is contagious. Smile is contagious, which easily spreads.
Okay. Continue.
ओके वेरी कॉमन वर्ड बहुत अच्छा यूज होता है इसका जैसे कोल्ड कोल्ड इज कंटेजियस
Okay.
ओके नेक्स्ट एंड द लास्ट वर्ड फॉर टुडे इज ग्लूमी
Gloomy. Okay. Gloomy means make you happy.
नो 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 ऑपोजिट सैड
Oh, make you sad.
नॉट मेक्स यू सैड सैड आई हैव अ ग्लूमी डे टुडे टुडे डे इज वेरी ग्लूमी मतलब डे इज वेरी सैड
Okay. Yeah,
okay
I got it.
now let's try to make sentence on comprehend.
Okay. Comprehend. Um, I would like to comprehend my English for my learners.
Great. Execute.
Execute means I have added. Sorry, I have executed one plan. Dot
One plan, you said, or plant. Plan, huh?
plan.
Correct.
Okay.
Contagious.
I have excused it. Hmm. Contagious means if you gain, yeah, if you gain knowledge, so you can contagious everywhere. No.
Not that way. मुझे समझ आ गया that you want to say like we should spread it everywhere. But contagious usually use होता है जो चीज़ें अपने आप spread होती हैं.
Okay.
नॉट जिसे हमें करना पड़े ये फर्क है ठीक है नॉलेज को हमें करना पड़ता है स्प्रेड
Hmm.
बोलकर या हमें इंफॉर्मेशन को स्प्रेड करना पड़ता है बोलकर लेकिन कोल्ड हो गया कोविड भी जो बीमारी थी और हैप्पीनेस वो ऑटोमेटिकली स्प्रेड होती है अगर मैं खुश हूँ मेरी पॉजिटिव वाइब्स आपको ट्रांसफर होंगी अगर मुझे कोल्ड है तो ऑटोमेटिकली ट्रांसफर हो जाएगा मुझे कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है तो जहाँ पे जब कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं होती वहां वर्ड यूज होता है कंटेजियस
So, ma'am, it is used as a noun, verb, adjective
नाउन
form.
नाउन
Noun.
यस
Okay. Hmm.
ठीक है
Hmm.
ऑल्सो ट्रांसेंड्स आप यूज कर सकते हो यहीं पे जहाँ पे आपने कॉन्टेजियस यूज किया इसको ट्रांसेंड यूज कर सकते हो कैसे यूज करोगे
Hmm.
इफ वी हैव नॉलेज वी शुड
Transit.
ट्रांसेंड इट टू
Hmm.
वर्ल्ड
Transit. Hmm.
all right yes so I would end the session here now Anjali you have written these words I don't know whether you're coming to my session or any other session जब भी आप सेशन लोगे कल जब भी नेक्स्ट सेशन लोगे ये वर्ड्स अपने पास रखो उसको सामने रखो अपने और जब भी आप नेक्स्ट सेशन लो उसे यूज करो दो
Okay.
तीन बार यूज करो देखकर जहाँ पे भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले देख के यूज करो फिर ये वर्ड्स आपको याद रहेंगे आपके माइंड में रहेंगे फिर आप ऑटोमेटिकली बिना देखे भी यूज कर सकोगे
Okay,
ठीक
ma'am.
है
Done.
सो ट्राई टू डू दिस एंड इट वाज वेरी नाइस टॉकिंग टू यू यू डूइंग प्रिटी वेल फीडबैक उस पे मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी दैट यू आर वेरी गुड यू आर फ्लुएंट यू मेक वेरी लेस ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक्स द ओनली प्रॉब्लम विद यू इज यू समटाइम्स मेक एरर्स इन सेंटेंसेस जब आप सेंटेंसेस बनाते हो उसमें मिस्टेक्स होती हैं अदरवाइज यू डू वेरी वेल
Yeah,
ऑल
ma'am.
राइट
Thanks.
ऑल राइट
Thanks.
अंजलि हैव अ गुड डे बाय